record. Okay, so this is part two. So again, I will send this so that way we have easier. Okay, so first thing we do, I want to make sure the shoulders downward feeling, a slight protraction. So we don't want this normal posture. Yes, scapula should be contracting, but with Tai Chi, you can have shoulders retracting slightly forward, so protracting slightly. Having under and soften knees no matter what. You gotta soften knees so you don't have the meniscus, and the energy in the meridian channels can actually flow out, and your tendons can actually turn on better. Because you're creating downward flow of gravity. If you have straight, it's going to be too much muscle. Once you really have good yoga structures or standing every day for at least half an hour, standing meditation or this, you can actually adjust that. If not, keep the knees soft, run the shoulders, breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. But most of all, placing your tongue on the roof of your mouth. That's really important. So always make sure, keep your tongue. All right, let's begin. Okay, so we're going part two. So we have substantial weight on the right leg and have more space. And we have your left heel elevated, knees are soft, pelvic so under, right hand peace sign on the thumb. So you have a lovely trash can that you have to use, and you can smell it. So also the pinky should be coming in. So hold a cup of tea. The left palm not touching the shoulder. It's going to be on top of the clothing. Okay, now we're going to basically from here, we're going to go this way. So put all your right leg, left steps out. Notice that my hips externally open. I want to make sure my heels are not aligned with each other. Then drop the toes, knees are bent for modification. Palm will thrust down up front of your navel. As I do so, my right hand will be behind my right glutes. My left palm will rotate underneath and turn, and go ahead, adjust the rear leg and come up. So meaning that I am turning my torso, I'm doing a running pose, always similar to yoga present. But keep your knees soft. Now we're ready. Notice that the toes should be slightly turned to the left, because that's when you transition to another synchro whip. Lean forward and come into center. For modification, you can lift the right heel, left palm is down, facing the earth, right hand is running pose. Knees are soft. If you're not doing non-modification, you can lift the right knee up. Once you do that, then drop the right leg. Now, turn your waist or quad to the left, and you have reaching peace sign on the left side this time, single whip, right hand front of middle part, and relax downward, okay? Now, next one, you have substantial weight in your left leg. This time, we're gonna take the right steps forward, comfortably modify your stance, keep your knees bent if you need to, so my right stepping forward. I have more weight in my left leg. My right hand will go down to my sternum. My single will be behind my left glutes. As I pass my right hand down to my navel, my right hand will rotate and turn my torso, and I have running pose number 2, okay? So snake number 2. Lean forward to my heel and glutes, now my knee, and come into center. Right hand this time press the earth, flex wrist, and left hand running pose. Pelvic under. Now you're doing non-modification. You're gonna lift the left knee. The knee should be like this running. So you have to see it 9 degrees and drop the left leg. So that's what we want to do. And most of all, we want to be able to do that. Let's do it again. So break it down to add more. So the next one, add more. So we're going to single whip. Stabilize that shoulder. Okay, left steps out. Bend the knees. Okay, modification. Knees bend. If not, put more weight on the right leg. Down. Turn your feet. Come back. You have snake number 1. Keep your knees bent. Lean forward. And modification or not. Number 2. Drop the right leg down, slightly turn your quad, your hips slightly to the left, where the knee is and the toe is. Then left hand reach single whip, right in front of your heart. Relax that shoulder, pelvic under, and then relax my all my stress down to my feet. My right leg steps forward, bend the knee, right hand goes down, turning, and you have snake number 2. Again, my left toe slightly turn to my right. Lean forward more and come into center for now modification. Lift the left knee and right hand, and you have running pose number 2. Now we're gonna hold the ball, left leg steps forward heel, toes bend the knee, hold the ball. Hit left hand on top, right hand on bottom. My right leg will be next to my left heel and relax into it. 2 shuttles. Right leg steps forward, heel, toes, bend the knee, turn my waist. Right hand blocking the sun, left hand where your xiphoid class so your heart is, you're gonna have your palm pushing away from your body. Knees are soft, relax your shoulders. Okay? And slightly protract the shoulders. Okay, next one, transition. Shift weight to the left, turn, lean forward, keeping these bent and come into center. Hold the ball. Right hand's on top, left hand on the bottom, have it under and just relax. Okay, next one, left leg steps forward, bend the left knee, turn the waist. Left hand above you, right hand push. Again, the left hand above your forehead, right hand where your heart is and pushing away. Okay, needle at the seat bottom, half step coming in. Sit on the right leg, lift the left heel. Now bow down, don't adjust left hand. Take the right hand above your head and thrust down. Last but not least for this one I'm at, so that we do 2 parts. Come up to upright. Now don't adjust any hands yet. The left leg steps forward, both stance, bend the knee. Now go ahead, as you lean for the right hand, rotate away. So I have this to this. Okay, let's do that again. And again, we want you to relax your shoulders. So let's do a couple of checklists. Check your palms as you get warm. Yes. Spine harder. Okay, so spine be harder, warmth. And most of all, as you do this, you want to feel a little bit of heaviness in the quadriceps. You're trying to get the bone relaxed downward. Okay, so we got mechanic twice. Now we're doing the breathing. So let's begin. Are there any questions with the second part? Because once we do the first part, the breathing, I'm going to add into the preparation closing, punch, then back to the beginning. But then we end the form part 2. So let me do the whole process. Okay, let's begin. All right, so substantial weight. Right hand reach and left palm front of your heart and relax your shoulders. Okay, so just to make it easier, I'm gonna take a step back and do the whole form part 2. Then we have to breathe because part 2 you got a lot of time versus part 1. Okay. Again, tongue in mouth, relax on your knees. Left leg steps forward, and you have snake number 1. Palms down, turning to the left foot, lean forward and adjust the rear leg, turn the right toe 45 degrees, and you have snake number 1. Go ahead. You want to make sure you want to check your feet. It should be a width apart. Okay, check your shoulder blades. If the shoulder is not aligned with your feet, go ahead and adjust the leg wider. Once you're ready, lean forward to the left leg, and once again, you can do modification or normal one. You come to your body and come into center. I'm the modification, so you can see what I'm doing. Left palm is pressing to the earth, right hand is running pose. So right hand is running pose in front of my front delt. Knees are bent, pelvic or under. Left hand reach to the left side, like lateral dumbbell. Single whip gesture with a mudra, right hand front of your heart. Keep that shoulder, scapula relaxing. Make sure the left knee and the left toe are same directions. Right leg steps forward, bend the knee. Right hand thrust down, turning, and I have running pose number 2 for snake number 2. When you're ready, you're going to lean forward, then you're going to go to golden rooster number 2. Again, I'm doing modification. My right hand press down, flex, facing to the forward, left hand running pose. My knees are soft. I'm relaxing my shoulders downward. And ask yourself, can I feel my feet? Next one, holding the ball. left hip steps forward, bend the knee, step forward with the right leg, left hand on top, right hand on the bottom. Okay, so now we do shuttle number one. Put all your left leg substantially and right steps forward. Here, toes drop, turn the waist, right hand above your forehead, left hand push, and relax our shoulders. Your goal, it's not really much about the form, it's about focus on internal part, shoulders, knee, and you can feel tingling the palm, electricity, shift weight to that transition. So shift back to the left leg, turn the quad or your hips, the feet together, turn to the right, 35 degrees, lean forward, right? Commit to yourself, come into center. Right hand on top, left hand on the bottom. The next one, left hip steps forward, and the left knee doing the same thing, shuttle number two. Left hand above your forearm, above your forehead, right hand push. Good. Now kneel at the C bottom. So again, put all your weight left leg up in the right again. Sit on your right leg with the glutes and heel so you don't feel the knee. Now lift the left heel. Now we want to bow down, right hand above you and thrust. And come back up. Left leg steps forward, bend the knee and parry to the back. Okay, now I'm gonna go from here to 180. So you can use the mirror. So look at the mirror and I'm gonna shift my weight to my right, turn my left foot to my right. Turn the wheel clockwise once, turn the wheel, my left hand clockwise, and I shift back to my left. Then to my right again. Turn my waist and look to my right. When you're ready, when you both stand or one stand, hip to support, step forward, bend the knee, then you have the left foot adjust to 45 degrees and my right hand parry. My left hand is blocked, still downward where my left hip flexors are, and relax my shoulder. My face is soft. So it's forward where my right hand is. Okay, so you should feel warm, the tingling in your palms. Again, coordinate. When you're ready, take the left leg, step forward. Left hand will block, right hand glide to my right hip. Notice that my waist slightly turned 45 degrees to my right, my knees are soft. I turn the waist, my right hand will punch, merging with the open palm. Now when you're ready, left hand goes under, split the hands apart. Palm is pointed down to the ground. Now shift it to your right, bring your palm to your chest, not touching, and lift the left toes. Drop the left toes and push. Okay, we have a nice zombie going on. Now last but not least, back to the beginning. So shift it to the right, to the left toes, all the way direction to the zoom camera or the treadmills. Then turn your waist and your hands. Shift your weight to the left, bring your right leg shoulder apart. Now drop the arms down, bring the right forearm on top or under the left, so under the left forearms, like this, you can see. So my knees are soft. Now when I'm ready, I'm gonna come back up, knees straight, split my hands apart. And relax my shoulders and palms are down, back to beginning. From this perspective, we finish over here. We did. We survived. Yay. Okay, how about some water? Then switch places. I'm mixing two. Oh, yes. Okay, all right, so change your positions. So don't get too comfortable, so that way we can change your brain patterns. So you thank me in the future. Because if you keep on the same position, you couldn't get used to it. So it happened to me in the past. Okay, so here we go. Now we're in part two. Again, part one is biomechanic. Part two is breathing. Now, breathing through your nose, out through your nose. If you feel a bit stressed, and that's fine, breathe out through your mouth. That's fine. But don't go, we do not do that. Tai Chi is like shooting a bow and release. So that is the breath that's called 5G or 5Jin. It's explosive power you will develop as you relax. You will feel a buoyancy when you have a good alignment structures from skeletal to meridian channels to the mind. Again, so you can breathe out through your mouth, it's fine. I know you should breathe out through your mouth when you push or just explosive movement. But this is going to be a mix of that and also Tai Chi Qigong inside. Because Tai Chi is a Qigong and become Nigong. So those I know there's a lot of different terminology, but the more point is this. Could you feel the spine heating up or do you feel pressure? Does your palm get warmer? Because that does change to come electricity called Pungjin. So I'm teaching you guys what I have changed the energy to more chi base. As you get more stronger, become electricity gen. But the main point is that the more energy that we have. Okay, so now we're doing part two, breathing. All right, so again, we have substantial weight on your right leg. My left heel is elevated, my knees always to be soft. My right hand single grip like front raise, palm front of your right bum. Okay, so I will be moving around now. So now you understand the first sections. So left step, breathing in, bend the knee, and exhale, palms down, turn the waist with the left knees and turn the rear leg, and you have a nice snake number one. Lean forward, breathing in. Exhale, you have from rooster number one. And turning slightly to the left, right hand in front of you, heart. Palm does not touch your clothing. And right steps forward, breathing in. Right steps forward, exhale, palms down, turning. And you have nice running pose or going rooster number two. So from snake to going rooster number two. Here we go and lift the left for now modification or bring your feet down. The next one, hold the ball. Inhale, left steps forward, bend the knee, and hold the ball. Left hand on top, right hands on the bottom. Again, my right knee is pretty much next to my left heel. My shoulder blades actually wrap, slightly contracting. My pelvic is under, my knees are soft, placing tongue motion out, and relax downward, relax that shoulders. Moving on to shoulder number one, right steps forward, breathing in. And then exhale, running above the forehead, left hand push, relaxing the shoulder. Now breathing in, shift weight to the left, turn your waist and the feet same time, slide to the right, 35 degrees. Breathing in, exhale, lean forward, come into center, right hands on top, left hands on the bottom. Left exhale forward, breathing in, bend the knee, and exhale, left hand above your forehead, right hand push. Breathing in while it comes in, sit on my right leg, exhale, breathe the left foot in. So my left knee, okay? Remember, summer's coming up, I gotta show those legs. Okay, so breathing in, going down, flex your torso down, right hand thrust, exhale, breathing out, thrust, inhale, come back upright row, left steps forward to both stands, lunge, bend the knees, and exhale, right hand push. So as I push, my right hand will rotate. Now you're gonna face 180, so breathing in, shift your weight to the right, use the mirror, breathing out, turn the left foot to the right. Okay, now clockwise, breathing in, make it to a face. Now breathing out, clockwise number two, palms open. Then I sit with my right again. Now, be careful with your knee. You want to turn your waist first, breathing in. Now I'm going to go to my right side where the kitchen is. Right steps forward, breathe in. Breathing out, my right hand parry. Left leg really can turn. Knees is soft. It should be once again shoulder width apart. Okay? Don't modify them. You know your body, be kind to it. Now again, soft fist, not hard. Now breathing in, left steps forward, block, and breathing out, punch. Now left hand goes under, breathing in, slip it, hands apart, roll back, breathe in. Drop the left toes and push, breathing out. I'm going to run around right there. So breathing in, shift to the right. Breathing out, turn the left toes to the right. Then turn your arms with them on. Now from here, so it's awkward position from here. So breathing in, shift to the left. Now bring the right leg shoulders apart. And breathing out as that arm goes down. Arms open, relax your shoulders. So there's many variations of breathing with that part. So I was trying to cut 2 butts, but should have been 3 butts. Easier. Any question on that? So you will notice the breathing will change the energy patterns a bit. But once you relax your shoulders, the macro, the micro of your gut vessel will open up a little more. Again, couple of checklists. Is your palm warmer? Is your spine a bit hotter?
Yes.
So again, as you progress, it does not get hot as much. It becomes more electricity. You just feel like it's chain energy. Okay, so good job. So let's do that one more time. Number 2, number 3. I encourage everybody to do number 3. Number 2 is just more emotional, relaxing. Get that out. Okay. Number 3 is every Tai Chi, real Tai Chi should be doing, not New Age, because that's just a temporary adjustment, or they don't know the foundation. So Tai Chi is a yin and yang. You know, yin and yang creates something. So it is a long term. It's going to be more of the outcome of goal practice. Depends which Tai Chi system, but majority if you have real one using real Dantian and using the yin. Yeah. Anyway, so back to me. Okay, so once again, the kanji back, please modify them. I will give you an idea of postures. So pelvis should be under, and my knees are soft. My right hand single whip, front raise, left hand. Left steps up, breathing in. Knees up, bend for modification. I have more weight on right leg. Now breathing out, left palm thrust, right hand behind my left glute. Turn my hips with my left knee into my right leg, and I have snake number 1. Breathing in, lean forward, and breathing out, we have go booster number 1. I am doing modification. Good. Now left hand, lateral, single whip, breathing in, right hand front of my right heart. Put all your weight in left leg, right steps forward, and breathing out, single whip, down to snake number 2. Lean forward, breathing in, and breathing out, we have go booster number 2, holding the ball. Left steps forward, breathing in, bend the knee, and breathing out. On the ball, left hand on top, right hand on the bottom. Shadow number 1, right steps forward, breathing in, bend the right knee to the both sides, breathing out, right hand above you. Left hand push and relax that shoulders and those hips and your knees. Okay, breathing in, shift your weight for transition. Turn the right toe and my hips only 35 degrees. Breathing out, lean forward, come into center. Right hand on top, left hand on bottom, substantial weight on the right leg. Left steps forward, breathe in, bend the knee, breathing out, left hand above you, right hand push. So my right hand push where my sternum is, or your heart is away. Again, now relax that shoulders, now middle of C bottom, breathing in, while it comes in, sit on my right, breathing out, bring the left heel in a little closer. Now breathing in, bow down. Exhale, right hand thrust down. Inhale, come back upright. And left step forward, both ends, breathing out, turn the right palms away, and I push. We'll go 180, breathing in, shift my wrist to the right. And turn the right toes to the right, breathing out. Breathing in clockwise, front of your navel, lower dantian. Breathing out, left hand, palms open, and follow the same thing as shift my weight to my left one after my palm finish the clockwise, put my right again. Now, be careful, you need to turn your waist slightly to the right first. Right steps up, breathing in. And then you can do both and exhale and adjust my left rear leg. Left steps forward, breathing in, lock, open palm. Right ankle to my right hip, knees are bent. My waist slightly turn to the right, 2 degrees to the right. Turn my waist and exhale and punch. Left hand goes under, split and quad, roll back, breathing in. And drop my left toes and exhale, push. Don't be right here so that we can see if you can. You can use that mirror. So this is the fishing part. Breathing in, shift to the right. Breathing out, turn the left foot to the right and turn the table. Breathing in, shift to the left. Bring the right leg, breathing out. Now, breathing in, bend your knees, palms down. Now, take the palms. You're gonna have the form cross over. So under the right forearm, under the left, breathing in. See what I'm doing? So I'm punching down like this and breathing out, stand up straight, split the hands apart. Relax your shoulders and bring your palms back to the beginning. Okay, how was that? Delicious? Okay, last but not least, we're doing the level 3. So I need to, again, a quick variation of feeling energy. So bend your knees, standing to meditation, palms is facing each other. Relax your shoulders, elbows, then relax your knees. Relax your heart downward flow. The palms should be facing each other correctly without touching the clothing. Now, notice sensation between your palms. There should be some kind of sensation of tingling, pressure, magnet, heat, okay, softness. Do we have that? And as you progress more, it becomes more stronger, like a magnetism. Okay, we have that feeling. Now, palms supinating right here. Palm face each other. And palm goes away, don't breathe. And just relax your shoulder and wrist, come in slowly. Look at your own palms, don't look at me. And just see your own inner dialogue. So by relaxing and looking at your own palms, you will be able to circulate and feel your palm creating this energy. You know, it could be energy ball, it could be a string, doesn't matter, but you will feel this energy between the palms moving. Are we fully comfortable? Yes? Okay? And keep your knees up. Now, next one, holding the ball. Right hand will be on top, left hand on the bottom. If you're not doing this, that's fine. Just change the palm positions. Now, push the palm in slowly. You feel that pressure, magnetism, heat, tingling going on? Am I the only one crazy? Okay, now, here's the hard part. Maintain that connection by relaxing the shoulder, bend your knees, and turn the ball slowly. Keep that connection. The hard part is this, maintain the transition right here. You can make the ball big or small, I don't care. Now, once again, get those palms, pulse in slowly to each other. You're going to feel the center of your palm either burning or more magnets or heat. We have that. Now, maintain that relaxation and once again, turn the palms. And that's how much soft, slow we have to go. And push it in slowly. So that's it. Do you feel prana, chi, or mana? Yeah, it comes to different flavor, different sensation for different reasons. And turning. Yeah, don't about breathing, just relax that shoulder, you're doing great. I've adjusted your energy from the beginning, so you're fine. Okay, now next one, palms. Now, you're gonna have your right hand or left hand, doesn't matter, reach your single whip. Soften the fingers. Now, once you have this, what's gonna happen as you're aware of your fingertips on with single whip, you feel tingling or heat going on, or pressure. We have that. Now, switch hands. So, left hand for me, single whip, soft, gentle. My right hand can come back to the pocket or supinating. I don't really care. Just be aware of your fingertips of the left hand. And you're going to feel heat, tingling, magnetism inside your palm and fingertips. Those are pretty much your internal organs. And switch to the side. Pretty simple. And maintain that connection. Notice how long it took you to maintain that connection. One more time. Good job. Good. Okay, now let's begin whole form. And you may feel a bit harder, it's fine. Okay, let's begin. So part 3, energy circulation. Do you need to mute? Yes. Okay. Okay, so let's begin. So right leg, substantial, right hand single whip, left palm in front of your right heart. Relax your shoulder and be aware of energy flowing fingertips. Is that, we get that on? You feel that sensation? Now when you're ready, I'm gonna do it slower, left hand steps out, bend your knee. Now, I'm gonna bend my left knee, then I'm gonna bend my knees, so that way for modification, you guys, and now put more weight on the right leg. Now again, be aware of your palm and your single whip. It should be nice and flowing. Left palm goes down and turn your waist, your quad, turning into the right leg, come up, and you have your knees. Now I want you to be aware of your fingertips. Did it get warmer, tingling, hot? You have that, and also be aware of your left palm. Did the energy flow in the center of your palms? Did you feel your spine get harder? Now bend your knees. Lean forward and come into center. Modification for going position number 1, left palm press, right hand run forward, having under relaxing. Don't forget, as you get more carbon energy, will change to more chin energy. Okay, so once again, as you relax, you can feel energy from your spine a bit harder, but also with pressure in the palm. The lift muscle up. Next one, single whip to the left. And right palm in front of your heart. Relax that shoulder, soften the knees. Now, notice sensation tingling on your index fingers, and also heat in your palms. You're gonna feel flowing the yin channels your arms. Now, substantially your left leg and right comes forward. Bend your knees. Okay. Now, when you're ready, palms go down. Turn the right palm, and you have snake number 1. Keep your knees bent. Okay, now you're ready. You lean forward, you have bone wisdom number 2 for modification. That's what I'm doing. Right palm is pressed down, left hand running forward, and I'm hollowing. So it means that I'm relaxing my shoulders. My shoulders should slightly round so I have more energy flowing. Relaxing that shoulders. The wrist is flat with the right hand. Now hold the ball, left leg steps forward, bend the left knee, and relax your shoulders, bend your knee, and come into center. Left hand on top, right hand on the bottom. Good, now be aware of your palms. So push a palm inward slowly. You feel that pressure, magnet heat going on. Fingertips as well. Okay, next one. Moving to shadow number 1. Put all your weight in your left leg. Move body steps forward, bend the knee, turn the waist. Right hand above you, left hand push, relaxing the shoulder. As you relax your shoulder, you may feel your fingertips as you flow outward or center your palms, burning or more magnet. As you relax, again, soften his knees. You can do transition. Shift weight to the left, turn the right toes, and the hips slightly forward, make it 35 degrees. To the right, lean forward, relax your shoulders, bend the knee a little more, come into center. Right hands on top, left hands on the bottom, relax your shoulders, soften the knees. Be aware of the palms and push the palms inward slowly. You should feel some kind of pressure tingling going on by force. Now be ready. Shadow number 2. Once again, put all your weight in your right leg and left leg steps forward. And the left knee turn the waist. Left hand above your forehead, right hand push, relaxing the shoulder. Now you will feel energy in your palm pushing outward and also your fingertips flowing upward. Away. So next one, needle at the seat bottom, so half step coming in. Sit on your right leg with the left heel in. Now relax your shoulders, really soft. You're gonna bow down. The right hand goes up and thrust. As you thrust, you're gonna feel your fingertips of the right hand and you flow down to the ground. Come back to upright row. Relax your shoulders, left leg steps forward, and the left knee impale to the back. And this one, you're gonna feel inside your bicep forearm flow upward. But now that's okay. Now next one, you're gonna go to 180. Preparation for closing. Shift weight to the right. Yeah, and turn the left foot to the right. Relax that shoulder. Palm clockwise to the navel of the dantian. Left hand clockwise, palm still open. Then sit on the left with your right again. Turn your waist. Right heel. Right toe drop and knee. Turn the left rear leg and parry. Relax your shoulder. Now, Once you have this, be aware of your right palm that you have fist. Do you feel warmth tingling going on? If you do, it's good. Now, next one, you're gonna take your left leg, step and provide, right hand provide, and turn and punch. Good. Now, you punch it as warm as the palm raise the right forearm. Left hand goes under, split them apart, relax your shoulders, send your weight to the right, bring the left toes up, drop the left toes and push. And relax your shoulders, you should feel your fingertips and should float upward and outward away. Now from here, transition. So shift weight to the right, from the left toes to the right, relax our shoulders, then turn to the treadmill. I'm facing the camera. Here we go. Let me stop the board. So when we have this, now shift weight to the left leg, bring the right leg shoulder width apart. Now bring your palms down, bend your knees. The right forearm will be under the left forearm, clasp. Now extend your knees slightly, bring your arms up to your clavicle and split the hands apart. Now relax your shoulders and your knees, bring your palms down where you started. Yay? No? Eh. Okay, so a couple of checklists. Did your spine get hotter? Palms warmer? Yep. Did you feel fullness in your belly? Okay, eventually as you relax, and you will flow down to low down here. You feel fullness. So, next time I will change that to feel two more bone marrow breathing. Okay, last but not least, solo practice. Because part 2 is small, we do 2. Now it goes really fast. So again, try to keep level 3. If you're not sure, if level 3 is a bit hard for you, you can go level 1 or level 2. Once again, level 1 is biomechanic, level 2 is breathing, level 3 is what everyone does. We're Tai Chi. We're not fancy random movements. Again, you are using kidney 1, you're doing energy circulation to a macro, you're moving energy and you're expressing fingertips. So Tai Chi is power from the feet, controlled by the hips, expressed in fingertips. Yeah? And you can feel fullness and expanding. Okay, let's begin. So do as best you can. I'll be over here. 3, 2, and begin. Okay, how was that? I was fast, right? Under 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Okay. So once again, let me kind of give you, when you're done punching, so from here, back to the beginning, you're just gonna have your palms to the zombie, bring your right leg shoulder width apart, relax your shoulder, just gonna not lean for too much, a nice flexion, and cross the right arm under the left. See, once you cross, then stand up straight and split the hands apart. Relax your shoulder, bend those knees, and palm will go down. So that's more fancy one, that's what I do, closing, but you can just do normal one way to do this. and go back. That's fine as well. Yawn 24 is really designed for general public. I do yawn 16 and 108. So we do class on. Boom. It's also martial. Anyway, so good job. Let's do that one more time. So 3, 2, and again, don't worry about the form. Focus on internal sensations. Think it more. Think. Think and listen about it. Think. 3, 2, and begin. Okay, how was that? Better? Ish. Okay, good job. So now bend your knees, stand meditation. So we're gonna check the flow. So center Buji. Once again, try to have your head neutral. Don't lose your crown. So don't go up, don't go too far down. Have your neck neutral. You can bring your neck in. And you're gonna get the shoulders solid push-back, palms will face each other. Fingertips should be open as well. Have it under, solid knees, and relax your feet downward. So notice your energy should be more expansive, more flowing. Okay? Now the next one, we're gonna circle the energy using gravity, and we're gonna bring it down to your feet. So palms upward. Now holding ball. Yeah. So when we have this posture, you're gonna notice there will be a little heaviness in your palms. We have that. Now, once that heaviness to move up to your shoulders, the front of your shoulders, down to your feet. So go down to hips, down to feet, over. You're gonna circulate that. Again, find that heaviness, move up to your shoulders, and let it drop down to feet. You're gonna cycle over and over. So you're going to transfer energy. This is more of mind or deep. This will for at least 10 more seconds. And again, it can be burning or hard because you have tendons. You're not used to that. But under and relax. Okay, next one. This is where the meditation comes in. So we have Zen meditation with energy. Now we're gonna go with the mind. So this is where you close your eyes. Once you close your eyes, let the mind expand. And as you don't freak out the mind, your consciousness will expand until you find that void of emptiness. Then you keep going, then you gotta find peace, either the mind or the heart. You feel this tingling. So here we go. Because energy keeps generating. So once again, palms to stand meditation. Relax that shoulders. Now when you're ready, close your eyes. Just do 1 minute. So close your eyes and just relax, settling downward, and the mind will naturally become a cave of emptiness. As you relax your shoulders and be with the palms and let the mind expand. It will keep expanding naturally. Once you're there, you're gonna feel sensation in your heart. And then this is mindful meditation with Tai Chi. Don't worry about breathing, just trust. Ten more seconds. And open eyes. It's different sensation, right? So it's really into the consciousness of Shen, and you just into the guide meditation. You just feel the energy of your head expanding more and more, feeling that. Okay, so now we'll go to storage energy. So this is where I have different variations. So storing, try always do this after you done Tai Chi at least, remember, requirements 7 to 8 minutes. Slow, not too fast. And this is going to be your checklist. So that, after stand meditation, now go ahead and move your forearm forward. Nothing, right? You feel nothing, you don't feel heaviness, right? Just energy flowing. Or do you feel the muscle? Okay? So we have that. So that when we do the closing, this is different Tai Chi that when I put into this Tai Chi, is like Tai Chi Cleo. So now all you can do, you know, turn to the left or respectively right, 1 steps forward. Okay, so you're gonna roll back, breathing in, wrist goes back, with that both of your palms that you push. Breathing in, you're doing 2 more times, breathing out. 2, breathing in, breathing out. Now switch legs. Left foot forward this time, right goes back to a bow stance. Same movement in 3. Roll back, breathe in, breathing out. 1, breathe in, breathing out. 2, breathe in, breathing out. And 3. Come back to stand meditation. Again, relax your shoulders, bend your knees, palms will be facing each other. Now from here, you're gonna move your forearms forward. You're gonna feel the heaviness in your forearms. You feel that? So that's where the energy flow stores in the bone marrow. So again, either you store it to low dantian or store it into the bone. For you guys, I try to keep it to the bone as easy as low dantian. So I would change it sometimes, knowing to what you guys are. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Have a lovely day. Thank you.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Yes, thank you. You too.